Hey guys, today we are doing the video that you guys wanted in the polls. The top 50 worst flaws in JTOH. So yeah, this can be any flaw from any tower in the game. There's only one rule, and that is that only 3 flaws from each tower can be on this. Just so the whole video doesn't have like, you know, every TOZ flaw or something. So yeah, make sure to subscribe if you like the content, and also like the video, 200 likes for top 50 best flaws. And yeah, let's go. Number 50, we have COQ flaw 12. This flaw isn't like necessarily that bad, and these ones aren't gonna be that bad. They're just like worse. This flaw's mainly bad because of a couple parts. First of all, the spinner is really hard for no reason. And the flaw's extremely punishing, making you have to redo gameplay. Yeah, it's not very fun, it's very stressful. Number 49, we have Tobaps flaw 8. Once again, this flaw isn't actually that bad. It's just like, I don't know, these puzzles are just not very fun to do, to be honest. Also, there's some like really long jumps on this flaw for no reason, like this one. Like, what is this jump? How is this rem? Next is TOQC flaw 7, and this is purely because of how long it takes to beat. Bro, this flaw takes so long, and every time you fall back to it, you have to redo all of it. Like, nah, I'm good. Number 47, we have 2AR flaw 8, and I just hate this flaw because of how janky it is. If you guys know me, know how much I like, hate jank gameplay, and yeah, this flaw is all janky. It's a big difficulty spike, plus it's like loop fail nation. Yeah, I'm good on this one. Next up, we have flaw 5 TODF. I mean, it's all conveyors. It's lazy, it's boring, it's all the same gameplay. Nope, garbage. Next up is TOD flaw 5, and I do think this tower is kind of overhated as a whole. There is this one flaw which I do think is pretty bad. There's a lot of fin studs, and like the spinner gameplay is also really awkward. Yeah, this is definitely the worst flaw of this tower. At number 44, we have Two-Tail flaw 8, and as much as I like Two-Tail, I can't defend these like head-to-head jumps. They are really awkward to do, and a lot of times like they don't feel like it's your fault. They might be, but they don't feel like it. And then the rest of the flaw is like nothing pretty much. But yeah, these jumps by themselves make it one of the worst flaws for sure. Next up, we have Extreme Health flaw 3, and honestly, when this flaw isn't like really hard conveyors for no reason, it's just filler. Just really hard conveyors, which are big difficulty spikes and like pretty much require practice to practice. What? Pretty much require practice to do. And then besides that, just all filler. It's more boring than bad really, but yeah, it's still far from a good flaw. Number 42, we have COCR flaw 12, 13, I don't even know which flaw this is. The box push flaw. Yeah, the box push it just doesn't work. Like, it's so infuriating doing these box push puzzles, and yeah, it just it slows your run down. Yeah, it's garbage. Next up, we got COCR basement flaws, the entire basement. The gameplay over GBJ is really bad. The gameplay I'm showing here isn't like the bad part. I want to group it all in because it's just all pretty bad, to be honest. On-site readable parts, which are mostly over GBJ, by the way, kind of bad. Next, we have Time flaw 4, and this flaw is all just fin-stud gameplay, or like with difficulty spike wraps. Like, this wrap right here is so difficult that I just straight up had to skip it. Like, it's so hard for no reason. What a difficulty spike. And then we have this gameplay. Yeah, this flaw's garbage. Alright, next up we have DDD flaw 8. I don't know if this is like actually the worst flaw. I just want to like kind of pick a flaw from this tower. But I think, if I'm not wrong, this is the one with like that stupid box section which you fail if you fall all the way down. And yeah, this section sucks. I don't know, maybe I'm overhating this flaw, but I really hate this tower, so I just want to put at least one flaw from it on here. Next we have Guided Trails flaw 10. Oh my god, the ultimate loop fail, okay? This is such a loop fail, it's insane. And the gameplay is not good either. Like, the stuff on the top here, like, look at this part. This part's not intense. This is at least insane. Frickin' scuffed jank gameplay, and yeah, it's really annoying to loop fail. The gameplay itself isn't actually that bad, but it's just like, why is this an intense? I don't understand. Next we have Disperse Rooms flaw 6, this button flaw. Maybe I'm just like too stupid to understand it, but I mean, come on. This part where you have to roll the box down, it's just not fun. It doesn't work half the time. And yeah, it's just filler gameplay, that's why I hate it. Next we have Dustin K, flaw 6. Honestly, like, this tower would be pretty damn good, if not for this flaw and like some other parts. Yeah, this flaw, the seat blocks don't work. I mean, this should summarize it. Alright, next up I'm gonna have Overcoming Hatred second half. The entire second half. I don't care what anyone tells me, okay? The entire second half is like half-stud gameplay in the hard difficulty. It's unbalanced, and you can clearly tell the creator just gave up on this part. Alright, next up we have Tower Traps flaw 9. So basically this whole flaw Undecayed Nation. These raps on this like thing are like pretty damn difficult for the right difficulty, like this challenging in way of raps like this. Then this trust doesn't work sometimes, and we also have a quiz, because why not? Yeah, pretty much everything about this flaw is bad. Next we have time flow on. Yeah, this flaw is just garbage. I mean, okay, first of all, we have this ledge grabbing thing, which, I mean, what is this? This doesn't work. Then we have Finstud gameplay, it's garbage, and this wedge bat. Like, what is this? And yeah, half of this flaw is just like spamming against the wedge at the top, or it's like Finstuds. Yeah, it's not skill based, it's garbage gameplay. Next we have Deep Darkness flaw 3. This might be a controversial one. I don't care what anyone tells me, okay? The darkness flaw is garbage, okay? Most people playing this tower are not gonna have a light item. If you don't have a light item, this part is just invisible. Like, there's nothing you can see. I don't even know what the rest of the floor is. I'm only putting this for the frickin' maze. Frick the maze, dude. Next we have Arcanium's entering flaw 7. This mirror mechanic is just not fun, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, it is like IQ based, and you're probably saying, oh, you're stupid. But I understand the thing, it's just like so boring having to look for it all the time just to do it. I don't know, and also the outside's really punishing while being pretty difficult. Yeah, this flaw kinda sucks. Next up we have SOMC flaw 5. Bro, this, okay. I might be just like, maybe I was just bad at the time, whatever. Okay, this no jump section is not even close to intense. Like, it's so difficult. At least it was. I can't say much about it because I beat this like 2 years ago and I haven't played it since. But I just remember this flaw particularly being so infuriating. Next we have TOSP, flaw 9, yeah, walk on nothing, jump on nothing, random Finstuds, and all this in a challenging tower for some reason, and also the walk to the wind pad's also invisible. Next up we have 2NP, flaw 1, okay. This flaw isn't as bad, like that bad at first, but it just gets worse, okay. These shovers are like so specifically like precise. When you get past it, you have this tightrope. Random past the tightrope are just can't collect faults. Like there's no reason, there's no indication, just bad traps. This spinner, which takes ages to get there. So yeah, this flaw is really boring and just traps everywhere. Now next up we have Getting Gnome, flaw 4. Bro, what is this flaw? Like, this flaw literally feels like the creator, right? He just randomly spammed clouds everywhere. And he didn't know if it was possible, so he just went in to test it and he checked it was possible. And he's like, oh, okay, it's possible, I'll leave it. And it's basically trial and error. Next up we've actually got 2MC flaw 10. I think this flaw is more like really unbalanced than than bad. This teleporter gameplay is not even close to challenging. I'd argue insane difficulty. And yeah, I just don't understand what the creator thought putting something this difficult in the challenging. Next up we have Hallucinatory Spectacles flaw 3. Honestly, I would put the entire tower on here if I could. I just kind of forgot like a lot of the flaws. I think though this is the flaw with the ice part. And the ice part is one of the worst parts in JTOH, so yeah. Yeah, no gameplay really found on this flaw, not gonna lie. Speaking of no gameplay, TOC flaw 2. Yeah, random like conveyor onto a quadristud. Yes, there's a strat for it, which becomes consistent, but I mean, it's still really big difficulty spike. Then it's just all undecayed conveyors, and oh yeah, and also can't forget the 0.1 stud for no reason. But I mean, learning this actually takes some time. Next up, COCR forest flaws. Okay, I'm putting the entire forest flaws on here. All of them are like just annoying. Maybe the last ones are not bad. I don't remember the last one. And also there's the basement part, which is completely invisible if you don't have a light item, so that's fun. Next up we have got TOADF flaw 8. This black flaw is so punishing while being so difficult for no reason. It's really annoying when you fail it, because you have to go through the rest of the tower, which is also really bad. And yeah, it's just, ah. And actually, this links into the next flaw, which is ADF flaw 7. The black one, if it didn't suck enough, we have this after that. And this one's even worse, because it's like neon, and you can't see anything. Honestly, these flaws wouldn't be that bad if they didn't make you lose like 5 flaws of progress. Number 20, we have got Toenet flaw 3. This flaw is just so annoying once again. These spinners are so like annoying to do, and especially this jumper's X push is really difficult. And yeah, it's just really annoying. I might just hate this tower, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I like TOI, but flaw 10 is just garbage, there's no doubt about it. The entire flaw is just 12 studs and 10 stud wraps, that's it. 12 stud jumps, 10 stud wraps. It's the only gameplay, and yeah, that's about it. Next up we have Traps flaw 8. I think this one's worse than flaw 9, because the traps are like even worse. Like look at this trap right here, like no one can see this coming if you don't know it. Once again, it's just another traps flaw, but yeah, every traps flaw is kinda bad. Next up we have Extreme Health Flaw 5. There's a lot wrong with this one. First of all, we have the this part where you like climb the little thing, which just doesn't work and can take like minutes. Then we also have this outside, which is maybe it's not RNG, but like actually no, frick that. It is RNG. I mean, it does just randomly swing these things. Next up, we have got Toned Floor 8. Yeah, I mean, what's happening with this floor? I mean, the entire thing is spinning, first of all. Like, literally, everything in this floor is spinning, and we also have the maze part, which is complete filler. Yeah, really boring floor and just really unfun to play. Next up, we have got Underlying Breezes Floor 5. Essentially, this floor is just unstable gameplay while you have a timer. Mostly this part. This part, like, if you don't have the button already, okay, you have to get the button and come back within time. It's pretty damn difficult for its difficulty. Yeah, I hate this floor. And, like, if you beat this tower, there's pretty much a guarantee you're gonna fail at least once. Next up we have TOGF Floor 1. This floor is so freaking boring to have to constantly do after you fail later on. It's all janky, like ball gameplay. Okay, we have a thing. And this jump, which I still think is one of the worst jumps in the game. It gets really unfun to play. Even at the start it's not fun, but it just gets worse. Next up we got Slipping and Sliding Floor 8. I don't really know what happens on the inside of this. I couldn't care less, okay? The outside is one of the worst outsides in JTOH. It's literally all ice gameplay, which I know is the point, but like ice gameplay, like this difficult and then intense. Well, it's not even intense, is it? It's challenging. Like if this wasn't an outside, it definitely wouldn't be this high. I mean, the punishment is just, the punishment is just stupid. Next up, we have got Toko Floor 5. This is one of the most infamous floors in the game, and that's because the stupid spinner, which is not even close to difficult. Like, jumping over the spinner is so freaking stupidly difficult. I don't believe there's a single person that hasn't failed this part. Like, the spinner gameplay straight up RAM. Next up, we have DR Floor 1. I mean, it's all freaking beat blocks. I mean, the entire floor is just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Well, not everyone does that, but I do that. And yeah, this floor just sucks. Like, it's just one type of gameplay. Really boring, and when you fail, it's really annoying. At number 10, we've got TOGF Floor 4. The last, in my opinion, worst TOGF floor. Yeah, this floor is all ball gameplay, all of it's jank, bunch of like really big difficulty spikes, like all the hard gameplays out of balls. And yeah, this has some of the most annoying and like least skill-based jumps of the whole tower. Number 9, we have got TOZ Floor 3. It was only a matter of time till TOZ got on the list, and yeah, Floor 3 is one of the worst floors. I don't think it's the worst floor, we'll get into that later, but yeah, this floor is just really annoying, the spinners are really annoying, everything about it is just really annoying. I think TOZ has the worst client object use in the whole game. Next up, we have got Nonsensical Platforms Floor 10. I mean, the entire floor's spinning. Like, what? Why is the entire floor spinning? I don't know. But it is, and it sure isn't fun to play. Number 7, we have got TOC Floor 3. Now, TOC Floor 3 is all fin stud gameplay. I mean, yeah, it's really bad. You have these, like, conveyor jumps onto quarter studs. Like, I can't say anything much else. I mean, it's all fin stud gameplay and undergate conveyors. Alright, number 6, we have got Funny Thoughts Floor 4. It's Walking Nation. Like, this is the most boring floor in the game. It's so incredibly boring, it's insane. And yeah, this floor just sucks. Like, you spend like a few minutes at least, even if you speedrun this maze, and it's just so boring. Alright, starting up the top 5, we have got TOZ Floor 7. In my opinion, the worst floor of the tower. This floor, it just doesn't make any sense, okay? There's a bunch of puzzles, none of them really make any sense. You have this, where, like, apparently it's, like, the ones from above, but, like, how can you tell? Like, there's no indication of it. And yeah, the entire floor is just really bad puzzles. Definitely the worst TOZ floor. Number 4, we've got Ultimately Terrifying Floor 10. Yeah, everything about this floor sucks. Like, it's all GBJ, first of all. This, like, wants to jump. Like, you actually just jump on straight nothing. Like, is there a shadow part? I don't see the shadow part. And yeah, it's garbage, this floor. Like, there's nothing, like, there's no redeeming quality about it.
Alright, at number 3, we have TOCR Floor 7. And you might be wondering, where's Pingu gone? He's not skilled enough to give his take on this one. It's just not good gameplay. This part is, once again, complete garbage. RNG gameplay. Pretty pointless thing here. Like, why would you need to have a random pie here? Safe to say that's not a great floor.
Number 2, we have got Toned Floor 7. Toned is not going to be number 1 today. However, this floor is still really bad. So yeah, the entire floor, we all know the freaking blender part. I think it's one of the worst parts of JTOH. We also have this spinner, which is 5,000 miles an hour for no reason. It's like, I feel like the creator just made the spinners as fast as he could, and he checked if it was gonna work, and he's like, oh, it works. Not even a single jump is good. And number 1 for the worst floor in the game, in my opinion, is TOC floor 1. It's all fin studs. The entire floor is like 0.1 studs, and straight up something you'd see in a joke fan game. Like, this is like a base plate project quality floor. And yeah, it's a complete loop fail that you have to do every single time you fail anything unfair in this tower. Anyway, that was the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Smash like, subscribe, and yeah, see ya.